You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends going to be super excited that you're in the game, or are they going to clown you, like some of your moves and stuff in the game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of...
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the three. And for Phoenix, Jimmy Butler is out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Embiid. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And here's Porter. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And, Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And he knocks down the first one. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And so Martin nails both of them. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you got to focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
It's good.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Porter passes to Martin. Got a piece of it. They're running. Booker with no one around. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Smith. Rebound by Williams.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Lillard dishes to Embiid. Butler against Martin. Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And a wide open look for Porter. They get it again.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Smith against Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Suns leading by 3. Driving in. Can't hit that one. Smith with some nice D.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Knocked loose. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Embiid kicks to Lillard. From deep, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 now.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Phoenix making some changes. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Bridges in for Damian Lillard. Outside, Martin. Now the pass to Şengün. Dishes it to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Martin. Over Giannis. Here's Şengün. 2 points. That one goes.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Bridges finds Embiid. Back to Bridges. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Here's Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Puts it up off the inbound. Williams, that's good. Rockets trail by 4. Porter looking it over. Now, here's Şengün. Guarded by Embiid. Şengün passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot. Rebound by the Suns. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
That's tipped. Porter with it. Bridges covering. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Durant's checked in for Embiid. The Rockets also changing it up. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Smith. And it's Josh Christopher in for Porter. Pass to Tate over Williams. Tate, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. KD finds Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Williams. Williamson comes in for Morant, and it's Rose in for Bridges. Suns on defense. 6-point game. It's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Phoenix leading by 3. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. McGee dishes to Williamson. And McGee kicks to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. Passes it to Tate. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
McGee, the pass to KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Green with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Here's Tate. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Jae'Sean Tate Talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you'd call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
Durant in the corner. And here's Rose outside. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 4. Shots good by Green. Green's got his second basket of the game.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there's the call on Durant. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Devin Booker, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Lillard subbed in for Derrick Rose. And the basket by Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tate. The 9-foot shot, and he nails the jumper. Tate's only got 7.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Williamson. Comes up empty down low.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Suns lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns. The Suns leading. Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then it's Porter, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. Here's Rose, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. Back to Porter. The pass to Şengün. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Christopher. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. For three, Bridges tries again. Williamson trying to free himself up, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Christopher the pass to Porter. Here's Christopher. Out to the right wing. Now Şengün. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. That's good from Williams. The assist by Rose. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And the Suns call time. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead. But, listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
So, for the Suns, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Butler comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Giannis is subbed in for Derrick Rose. To the middle, here's Williams trying to get open as Butler, and he converts the layup. 18 points for Williams.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Porter kicks to Smith. Pass to Christopher. In the corner, it's Martin. Houston with a new 14. Smith shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Outside Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind. But I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Booker finds Williams over Martin, and the Suns miss again. Rockets trail by 8. Christopher the pass to Martin. Christopher no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Williams can't hit. For Houston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. To the paint. Martin's in the post. Giannis is there. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 7.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Rockets also changing it up. Garuba's checked in, and it's Jae'Sean Tate in for Martin. Passes it to Embiid. Outside Rose. Phoenix no good that time either. Rockets trail by 6. Baseline jumper, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Portland Trail Blazers. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Green taking his time here. Back to Tate. The kick out to Porter. Connects from three-point range.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Bridges outside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Houston. Here is Porter.
It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation, and he's not shy about going to the cup either.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Porter kicks to Green. Back to Porter. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Rockets trail by 7. Green dishes to Porter. Back to Green. To the inside. Tate the pass to Kaminsky. Shoots over Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
3 on the clock.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Some changes for Phoenix. Giannis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ja Morant comes in for Rose. And Lillard subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Morant outside. Durant at the elbow. Over Kaminsky. And it's Durant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the left side wing. A shot by Tate with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Lillard, the pass to Embiid. Out to Morant. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. trailing by 4. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Green left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Derrick Rose. Williams is out there with Williamson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in at the small forward. Smith's shot is good.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Here's Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rose has got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Porter finds Green. Kept alive by Houston. Şengün. Williams with the block. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's the pass to Williams. To the paint. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Williams. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul on Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Bridges kicks to Rose. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Drains the three-pointer.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Smith wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
He was money from deep in college. Looks like the confidence has stuck.
Here's McGee. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Rebound by Williams. Suns leading by 4. Moran finds Antetokounmpo. Down low, Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Morant scanning the floor. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. The free throw off from McGee. Antetokounmpo dishes to McGee. Off target on the 15-footer. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. No luck that time either.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Giannis passes to Bridges. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. Over in the corner, Green. And he gets it to go from the corner. Green's got 10 points in the game.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds. Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does. All due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
Here's Christopher. 6 to shoot. And they get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Tate, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. So it's the Rockets now. 4-point game. Pass to Garuba. Takes a 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix. Houston making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green against Bridges. Five on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 now.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So for the Suns, and the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 5. Here's Tate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Tate. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Booker looking around from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Garuba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tate. Tries again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A nice shot by Embiid.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Tate. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. Williams fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. And that one misses. Rockets trail by 4. To the inside. And Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
And Green gets it to go. 1:24 left to play in the third. Back to Williams. Gets to the corner and buries it. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And there's the pass to Tate. Katie against Porter. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Suns making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Martin's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tate. And it's sent back by KD. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns call time.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Some changes for Phoenix. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Embiid. Mikal Bridges comes in for Butler. And Williamson subbed in for John Morant.
Get there.
Booker finds Bridges. To the middle. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nailed from three-point land.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Williamson against Smith. And it's Williamson missing. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That one drops. He ties it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 12 seconds left in the third. Here's Bridges. Count it. Good. Bridges has got 5 now.
A nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Both free throws good from Green. Bridges left side. Over Green. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Green is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Pass to Tate. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Lillard finds Booker. Inside, and stolen by Şengün. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Bridges with some nice defense. Back to KD. Giannis dishes to Booker. Misses in close. Rockets leading by 3. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's only his 1st turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
And the Suns making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Porter's checked in. KD's shot is good.
The confidence that Durant has in his 3-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Passes to Smith. Green bounce pass. Outside Martin for the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo gets to Embiid. And here's Booker from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's Green with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, here's Lillard, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Some changes for Phoenix. Robert Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ja Morant comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Rose in for Devin Booker. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Morant missing. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Green passes to Şengün. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. Morant dishes to Williams. Can't get it to fall. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Şengün, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Rose finds Morant. Rose surveying the D. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 3 to the paint. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard, the pass to Embiid. Williams dishes to Rose. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Feeds it to Embiid. Outside Rose. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Green. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Williams. Suns trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the wing right side. Right side, Rose. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Come on.
Outside, Martin. Hands it from downtown. Martin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Rose kicks to Lillard. Back to Rose. The feed now to Embiid. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
With the way that Embiid moves at 280 pounds, I don't know how anyone defends that man.
So for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Jimmy Butler comes in for Ja Morant. And it's Booker in for Derrick Rose. Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Suns trail by 3. Butler finds Williams. The kick outside to Butler. Williams trying to break free. They get it again, and it's in there. Williams has got 28.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Embiid, and it's Bridges in for Damian Lillard.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Smith for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Timeout called, the Suns. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Now here is McGee. Back to Butler. He kicks it to McGee. Bridges outside. Williams with a clean look. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the wide open shot from Green. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Smith.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. And Williams slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Martin the pass to Green. Kicks it to Porter. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Here's Green. 1:24 left here in the 4th quarter. Smith trying to break loose. And it's Green missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The kick outside to Butler to take the lead. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Williams finds McGee. Bridges outside. Booker at the elbow. Green against Bridges. The tray doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Embiid, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lillard comes in for Bridges. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm. No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
It's stolen by Smith. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called. The Suns, they're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Williams from outside. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A chance for Porter to show up the doubters and make the defense regret this foul.
Williams for 3. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. It's stolen by Martin. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough mind.